Bakayoko, Tiemoue Bakayoko, Tiemoue Bakayoko. Guys, the question of the day is selling Bakayoko to PSG or possibly Arsenal, is it worth it? With our current situation, with our limitations in the midfield area, the reported fee is 50 million. And the way that Manchester United are just splashing cash now because apparently they want to buy Harry Maguire for 70+ million when they can easily go for Toby Alderweireld for 25 million, because that's logical, right? To spend 70 million on a player that we don't know how it would turn out. It's a splash of cash. So maybe we can bump the 50 million to 60 million, possibly 65, 70 million, maybe. I don't know, guys. And with Pogba possibly going off, they're trying to buy replacements and replace Pogba because more than likely he's not going to be playing for Manchester United. But guys, is it worth it, guys? Would you? The question of the day, guys. I want you guys to answer down below. Is selling Tiemoue Bakayoko worth it? RMC are reporting that PSG and Manchester United have made contact with Tiemoue Bakayoko's entourage. With Arsenal's and Unai Emery, the manager, right? The manager of Arsenal appreciates Bakayoko's profile too. Now I got this straight off of Twitter from the Blues account. I've been hearing reports about it, but this is apparently it's news now. But the Blues on Twitter, give him a follow if you want to on Twitter. He posted that on his Twitter page, and he's quite reliable. He's quite plugged in. But guys, with 1 or 2 weeks ago, with Tiemoue Bakayoko being quoted in saying that PSG is a dream club of his and he's always wanted to play for PSG, it kind of adds up, guys. It kind of seems like, maybe he's using Chelsea as a platform to get him off to PSG. If he does well at Chelsea, maybe they come in and bid for him. But with our current situation and with Ruben Loftus-Cheek being out until December and maybe late January, right? He's gonna be out for quite some time. Now, is it worth it? If we can get 60 million for Bakayoko, would you sell him? Because honestly, I can't say yes, I can't say no, because I can see why we will say no, because it's a rival club in Manchester United and Arsenal. But if PSG were to come in and bid for him, could you say no? Honestly, could you say no? It's hard, because if I can get 60 million from Bakayoko for a player who his first tenure at Chelsea did not go off the way he wanted to. I mean, he lost his confidence, he lost his mojo, and he went off on loan to AC Milan. Is it a risk for not accepting the bid and possibly having him? Is it risky to not accept the bid coming in from PSG possibly, and having him repeat what happened the first time go around? Or should we wait and see if he has truly reinvented himself and really can actually adapt to the Premier League style of football? Because let's not forget that when he was at Monaco, he was considered one of the best midfielders at that time. And we got him for 40 million, which at the time seemed like a bargain for him, right? 40 million we paid for him. So, if that's the case, and we sell him for 50 million, possibly 60 million, it will be another profit that we can turn to elsewhere, to a player like David Neres, who is holding out and saying he's staying at Ajax with a possibility of him going to Chelsea next season. I'm just saying, guys, he said himself that coming to Chelsea would be a dream come true, because he's been a Chelsea fan and a Chelsea supporter ever since he was small. And maybe him staying at Ajax is a way of him holding off and seeing if Chelsea will come after him the following summer, right? Because even though we have a transfer ban in January, we can still make agreements towards players. We just can't register them as Chelsea players until the transfer ban is over with. And with Felipe Coutinho as well, staying at Barcelona, possibly coming at Chelsea, because as we all know, Felipe Coutinho's agent and Roman Abramovich are great friends. So it could happen, guys. We can use that money elsewhere. So maybe PSG are looking at Bakayoko and seeing how successful he was at Monaco and thinking that they can reinvent, or they can reestablish him as a top midfielder. So leave me your thoughts down below. What are you guys' thoughts about this? Like, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because I can see both sides of the coin. If we sell Bakayoko, we can use that money elsewhere on a younger player, a more promising player, or, you know, keep him. See if we can, regain some of that momentum he had at Monaco. You know, so it's questionable, you know, and plus, like I said, we're limited in midfielders right now, so it's tough, man. This transfer window is tough, because this has been the most active we've been as far as transfer rumors and getting transfers done, and we have a freaking transfer ban. Like, how ironic is that? Leave me you guys' thoughts down below. What are you guys' thoughts about this? That's tough, man. That's tough. Up to Chelsea and Tiemoue Bakayoko. I'm out.